Greetings, Tetris citizens. It is your old pal Van Dweller back with more No Cap November 2025. Excited for this one. I always say that because I am, but I think I'm uniquely excited for this one. It's a top 16 bracket, 3 matches, y'all. So, you know, strap in. We could be here for a while because we got some go deepers here. Because we are doing the blue and purple brackets. It's gonna be Knight versus Akatu in the blue top 16. Then it's gonna be Alext versus Meme in the purple top 16. And then the winner of each of those, they're gonna take on each other. So this could go for a while. We'll see what happens. Pretty excited for this one. Also, by the way, keep in mind later tonight we got a couple of stupid Tetris monthly matches. In fact, we have 4 matches, right? And it's meme time if you're a big fan of Meme. So Meme versus Zach Cobra Cole, and then ID Kirby versus Chef O. So that's later tonight. Okay, that's like 8 hours starting from now. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna ping you all separately, but that's what's going on. But right now, Knight, Akatu, Alext, Meme, and what will emerge from that situation is a semi-finalist. Is that what's going to happen? Yeah, we will get a semi-finalist. That's the one that'll be taking on the orange bracket. They'll be in that little blue thing that says winner of match 26. So yeah, we should be down to another semi-finalist, which is very nice. Take a look at our rules for the players. Everybody pay very close attention. This is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play an emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, experience, and statistics are unmodified. And they can use any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether electronical or mechanical. Biological turbo only. These are best of 5 matches, so the first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. Level 18 starts all the way through. Same piece sets re-rolled, not incremented. This is the important part. If you have the crash setting on your competition cartridge, set crash mode to crash and turn line cap off, right? So if you want to be able to play past the crash triggers, just in case it happens, then set crash mode to crash. If you don't have crash mode, we're going to stop your scoring at level 155. You can either set your line cap to off if you want to try to just keep playing and go for your gym cartridge PB or whatever, or you can set your line cap to level 155, okay? So crash mode, crash if you've got it, line cap off. Okay, now here's the thing. If you've got your level 39 or other super kill screen turned on, and we get to level 39 and it's turned on accidentally and it triggers the super kill screen, we're not replaying it. Okay, so that is the warning to these players and every single player. So make sure that it is turned off. That's the safest thing to turn it off. Okay. Anyway, players should not receive any in-game advice. They should not pause unless the commentator tells them to. If you do experience tech issues like with OBS or your internet or with your computer, just keep playing. Assume your game will count. It might very well count, so just keep playing and wait for further instructions from me, your commentator. And the winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share of prize pool that stands right now at $2,540.02. Where did that money come from? It came from you, the viewers and fans who have funded the prize pool for No Cap November. We have reached our top 8 incentive. So that means we are paying the top 8. So thank you, everybody who helped make that happen. Doesn't mean we're done. If you want to continue to support the prize pool, you can do it. Okay, use that Match Sharino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. I'll do the first one, and that will bring up some links. The one that says No Cap November, that is the link. So click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Once you get to the page, the top right-hand corner has a button that says Log In. Click on that button. It'll open up a little thing where you can log in, and you can do it with your existing Twitch or YouTube or Discord account. Once you're in, Look at the right side of the screen. It's got a mustard color button. It says contribute. So guess what? You click on that to contribute. It'll open up a box. You enter your amount. You hit contribute. And then it'll ask you how to pay. And you go through the checkout flow. So it's easy. It's so easy. Do it if you can. We've reached our goal, but that doesn't mean we can't make this the greatest No Cap November ever. If you love No Cap November, supporting the prize pool is one great way to signal to me that you want it to happen again. Okay, that's how to support the players. If you want to support the channel, that is something you can do by going to patreon.com/monthlytetris and make an ongoing pledge of support that keeps this channel going. We've more than doubled the number of tournaments we do. We've doubled the size of those tournaments. The only way that I can do that is from support from viewers like you. We do not have, you know, a grant from the Carnegie Corporation of New York or the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. We don't have anything, okay? It's just you guys supporting this whole stupid thing. So go to patreon.com/monthlytetris. Make that ongoing pledge of support, just like these people have done. People like Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, K9, Tacky, Madosworker, Corporal, Shelby, Jr., Troy Dan, Kim, Rogue Potato, Cactus, Java T, Jason, Sunny, and everybody else on this slide. So thank you so very much. If you don't like Patreon, some people don't. It's okay. You don't have to. But there are ways for you to support us in a very Patreon-like way. Like you can go to streamlabs.com and make an ongoing pledge, like a recurring amount. PayPal allows you to do that. If you want to make a one-time thing, there are some other links there in the links that are posted. And if you're on YouTube, you've got super chats, you got super stickers. If you want me to read your dumb comment out loud, so long as it's, you know, appropriate for me to read it out loud, I'll read it. Okay, that's a great way to guarantee that I read your thing out loud. And super chats over on Twitch, you got bits, you've got subs, you got gift subs, you got Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime Gaming subs. I guess you have, you know, you can join the channel over there on YouTube as well, and you can gift memberships over there as well. So a lot of different ways to support us. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, that is enough for me. Okay, let us go ahead and flop on over to our players. We'll fix up their cams. We'll get them going. And we'll start playing Tetris, which is why we are here. You're not here to listen to me yap. You know? Less yapping, more tapping. Right? All right, we're going to fix our camera up. There we go. Night is here. What's this other thing there it is. All right, we are good. Knight is ready to play Tetris. So let me flop this around. Knight says, I'm here to win. No Cap November. What are you doing, bro? Stop talking already. All right, so there's that. We'll get the other camera going. Akatu Seed 29. Blah, blah, blah. Are you Seed 29? Why isn't that not showing up? Why is that not showing up? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right. Okay. So we're refreshing that. We'll move this camera around. Everybody's camera's getting moved around. All right, there it is. Oh, great. Hold on. One of our breakers just went off, and we got to fix that. So let me just step away for a moment, y'all, and we'll go fix that. Oh my God, what a crazy thing. Yeah, the breaker, one of the breakers went out. It's like this Keurig, somehow this apartment is not capable of handling someone with a Keurig, so the breakers go out. And then Sue had to come in and flip the switch, and then the cat came in, and it was, you know, it was a whole thing. My goodness gracious. The whole apartment is in chaos. All right, let's go ahead and give these players some pieces. And I will thank the thankies in a moment. Oh, shoot. Let me just get this all set up so we can start this No Cap November. All right, 475 D5E. As soon as both players signal ready, we can get started. All right, looks like both players are ready. Both players are on seed. It is Classic Tetris Monthly No Cap November 2025. Top 16, Knight versus Akatu. Let us get them started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, they're getting the same pieces. That's what we like. So yeah, on the left side of your screen, it is Knight who qualified into this tournament with a 4.82 million. And I don't know why I put their qual and their PB as the same, because that is not the right PB on the screen. I don't think whoever this intern is, they got some serious problems. So that PB is not correct, right? Oh wait, it is correct. So maybe I have their qualifier wrong. Is their qualifier, or is their qualifier the same as the PB? Did Knight PB and quals? What? Hold on, let me go take a look. Let me look at this. I need to investigate. So Knight must have PB'd in quals, because Knight's qualifier and PB is the same. So logic tells me that unless Knight got exactly the same qualifier as their PB, right? That's the only other case, right? So this is what logic is telling me, okay? And my experience is telling me that she probably didn't tie her PB exactly in quals. So, all right, well, that's a thing. Anyway, Knight is a Canadian, seed number 4. PB, it says in the bot, 4.82 million. Knight was ranked number 8 in the most recent Premier poll, which is a ranking of Tetris players in both open and DAS competition. Knight was ranked number 8 in that Premier poll for open competition players. And in virtue of her top 8 seeding, Knight did not have to play in rounds 1 or round 2, got an automatic berth into the round of 16, which is good. You know, if you can earn that, that's great. Less wear and tear in the hands and less volatility and all that. So you really want one of those high qualifiers. Knight got one. And that PB, by the way, that 4.82 million would be about 18 on the overall PB list if it were on that list, but it is not. But if it were, it would be about 18th, which is pretty good. Anyway, 121 here for Knight. Akatu, 189. Knight is a 3-time CTWC Gold Bracket player, a 1-time Jonas Cup player, and in that Jonas Cup, Knight was finished in 10th and went out to the ultimate winner of that event, Fractal. So that's pretty good. Knight is also a two-time Mega Masters player, had her best run in Mega Masters this year. Made it into the round of 16 in that 64-player tournament. Went out against Fractal in that too, so I don't know. Somehow we got to get Fractal involved so Knight can vanquish this rival Fractal. Also played in Mega Dasters this year. Knight is also a former Future Circuit winner. And you've seen Knight with high finishes at the Genesis Regional. And plays a bunch in Classic Tetris League and played in those WPL tournaments back in the day, DAS Champions League, a bunch of appearances in DAS Masters. And when did Knight make her debut in the Masters event? This would have been, I think, 2023. And then didn't make it back in again until I think 2025. So 2025, a bit of a resurgence here for Knight in the Masters event, which is good. She's made it like every single month pretty much this year. So pretty good, and made it here to a top seed in No Cap November. So 359 here for Knight, 383 for Akatu, which is not a bird, but a Tetris player. Akatu is a two-time Future Circuit winner, a hopeful circuit winner, qualified into this tournament, seed number 29. And Akatu defeated, had to start all the way in round one and defeated Evesy in round one and then SV in round two. So obviously coming in at seed 29, there's going to be bracket upsets, and is now here in the round of 16. Akatu is a two-time Mega Masters player, also finished in the top 16. And has finished as high as the top 8 in our monthlies. Akatu into 19, first at 480. Akatu made his Masters debut this year in January. RXS says Mega Masters is the one where he beat Alex, right? Yes, Akatu did take out Alex, I believe, in the round of 32. And so, you know, if he can get through this match, then he would have a shot if Alex beats Meme to try to do some more damage. So that's certainly one of the several possibilities for matchups, but we are not even close to knowing how that's going to turn out. 598 here for Akatu, 570 for Knight. Good morning, Chen. Morning is fine, I guess. All good. Who is the best player to have never won Mega Master? That's a hard question because, you mean, it's like, you know, best of all time, like all-time rankings. It's kind of a hard thing. There's only been 3 Mega Masters winners, right? So Alex T, Fractal, and Dog. And at, you know, at various times, they have all 3 of them have been regarded as the best overall player at various times. And then, you know, so basically anybody who is not those 3 players who's been at some time considered the best player, you know. Someone says Sidnev. That, yeah, it could be Blue Scooty. You know, there's a bunch. Anyway, as you can see on the screen, Knight is rolling, traditional rolling with the thumb, with the finger pads smacking the bottom of that controller. And on the right side of the screen, Akatu is playing on keyboard, but is also rolling. Keyboard rolling is a thing. Akatu is its most successful practitioner. And basically that involves hovering your finger over the directional key that you want to use, and then drumming your other hand's fingers over that directional key. So instead of hitting the back of the controller, you're hitting the back of your own finger. $873 for Akatu, $896 for Knight. Stanislav says traditional rolling is awesome to hear. Yeah, I mean, we thought there would be no more development of play styles, but now we have traditional rolling, you know, because there's a tradition involved. And then you know, keyboard rolling, knuckle rolling. Who knows what else will happen? $975 for Knight, level 32. Akatu's into 33 at $931. Both players in line-out mode right now. Tolling indeed. Is there a record score for keyboard rolling? I would imagine whatever Akatu's PB is probably the record for keyboard rolling. I don't know how many people are actually doing. Oh, Galizer 2.17. Is that true? Well, when we do Classic Keyboard Monthly, I guess we will put all this to the test. Oh, Galizer. Oh, I see what you're saying. At Galizer. You're telling Galizer that it's 2.17. Got it. All right, well, Knight has got the max. Going to set up for a center well triple and get it. A46 for Knight, 995 for Akatu. Yeah, we might do an STM keyboard with DAS and non-DAS divisions. All right, A45 for Akatu, bringing this down. B00 for Knight. Oh, there's a Tetris for Knight, B53. And another one. Holy moly. So two in very quick succession. So Knight, so yeah, we're into the 40s now. Akatu at level 42. Gets that bar in there. Winter says, I forgot this is no cap. Yeah, oh yeah, no cap. So yeah, there is no line cap. The level 39 super kill screen has been turned off. We have left in the default crash behavior of the original NES Tetris cartridge for a little spice and intrigue. So far, we have not really come close to that being relevant to our games. Knight is setting up. Long bar over Tetris Knight, D52 up by 200,000 points. D is 1.3 million. Akatu with the B, that's a 1.1 million. H Thang says, if there were a keyboard sort of event, I think it would become unfair because some people have worse keyboards that don't register as fast as Akatu. Yeah, maybe. But generally people will adapt to the keyboard that they have, to the input speed. And so I think it averages out. So like, yeah, even if it's like very responsive, okay, sure. But if you're playing on it consistently, you become used to the timings of it. So I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but I think it's not that big of an effect. I don't know. I could be wrong. C34 for Akatu. E92. Oh, you mean like it doesn't allow you to repeat like 30 hertz? Oh, is that what you're saying? Like the repeat rate, like how quickly you can register another input? Oh, that could be. Well, that's why it would be 16 and 16, right? So 16 dancers, 16, tap style. So tap and rolling. There aren't that many people who maybe would be able to do it. So we'll see. I don't know enough about keyboards to know if that's true. We're on level 51, guys. F96 for Knight. About to roll over the score. She does. D11 for Akatu. Keyboard dash is boring, not gonna lie. Well, thank you for not lying. But I mean, why is it any more boring than regular dash, right? Like, How the hell do you roll on a keyboard, says EQE? Well, I explained it. You hover your finger over the directional pad that you want to use, and then you drum on the back of that finger. So you're rolling on your own finger. Level 55 for Akatu. D80 Knight is Tetris ready. Has to knock it down though. And just gonna knock this whole business down. So 1.759 for Knight. 1.4 for Akatu. Maybe we should have used M scoring. Maybe we'll do it for next time. And yeah, Akatu going. My goodness. All right, well, just about 100 levels to go until we get to the crash screen, so I guess it's possible. So level 59. All right, a little bit of a down stack here for Akatu. I mean, it's always a little bit of a down stack for both of these players on 29 because you get up 5-6 rows, and it's like, oh, they got a down stack. Nice triple Knight. So basically for a Knight score, add 1.6 million to it. That's a 1.9. And Akatu 40,000 points away from the rollover 1.6. So he's got a 1.5 right now. Level 62. Rollover min out. I know. So Akatu with the rollover 1.6. So basically add 1.6 million to both of their scores. Knight has eclipsed 2 million. Level 65. Oh, for that left side for Akatu. That is gonna do it. So Akatu with the rollover. Level 65. I missed a Tetris. Oh my God, guys, I missed a Tetris. Forget. Let's cancel the stream, guys. Nobody wins. It's over. I missed the Tetris. And Akatu says yes, confirms level PB. So I think people were saying in chat that 58.5 was Akatu's previous level PB. So Akatu has set a level PB. So congratulations, Akatu. It's not enough to win the match, but you've won a moral victory there. So yeah, Colin says no M scoring. Players, do you guys have M scoring? Do you want to use M scoring? You can, but you both have to agree to it. Take a moment. Take a moment to, you know, make yourself feel better. All right, Akatu says M scoring is good. And I think Knight is going to do M scoring as well. Scoring M. Okay, good. All right, the new pieces have been put into the chat. 6cc14e, 6cc14e. And players, there will be an ad break after game 2. So just to let you know, 1 minute. Yeah, you can take a minute. Absolutely. Take a minute. There's no rush. I mean, a tiny bit. Like, you know, but not a rush. You don't think M scored? Yeah, it matters. We have M scoring on there. I have it on there. It's going to be right there. See? This assumes you guys are like way on stencil, which is, you know, not. It could be totally scuffed or just partially scuffed, or it could be perfect, but we'll see. Six CC 140. Both players are on there. So as soon as both players are ready, and they are ready, so let's get them started right now. Game number 2. Knight is up 1-0. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So let's see if M scoring makes a difference here. It's only partially scuffed. I'll take it. That's not bad. A line spin happened while I was fixing stencils for M scoring. So I missed another thing, guys. Forget it. Stream over. Tetris canceled. Just go back to DoorDash. Nerd the Box says Akatu submitted the level PB to the leaderboard between games. Yeah, what a champion indeed, Nerd the Box. That's the way to do it. I mean, God, so responsible. You know, there's kind of a, I don't want to say it's like a hack or just a productivity attitude that says, you know, if something occurs to you that has to be done and you can do it in 2 minutes, just do it right then and there. And that is what Akatu has done, right? So, you know, hire this kid. If you're hiring, hire this kid. All right, long bar goes down. Tetris for Akatu. RXS says, don't hire any other top player because they never submit. Yeah, I know. You know, they say how you do anything is how you do everything, right? There's a little bit of truth to that. Put this on your CV, Akatu. That's right. I submitted my level PB immediately in Classic Tetris in the middle of the match. Yep. All right, so Akatu going to bring this down 178, 140 for Knight. So game one was, you know, like the full power of No Cap November on display. So anyway, if you look above the players' name placards at the bottom, you will see a thing that says, you know, 0.2 million. That's just going to count the number of millions and number of hundred thousands. Now, depending on what version of the competition cartridge they have, you may or may not see the A, B, C, D, E, F scores as well. Akatu, I would imagine, has the most up-to-date one since he's playing on keyboard and emulator. And I don't know what Knight has. So we'll see how it goes. Tetris for Knight 262, 283 for Akatu. RXS says, I still haven't submitted my max out to the DAS leaderboard, and that was like 6 months ago. RXS, literally, I mean, Akatu could do it in between games of a match. Like, you could find a moment just to keep, you know, that leaderboard going. Okay. Anpu says, lame. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, nobody hire RXS. If you're hiring, you see RX's CV resume on the pile, just, yep, straight to the garbage. Was that the longest game of the tournament so far? Yeah, in terms of like actually not, you know, non-Mullins. Chen says, no one hire me. Well, no one was hiring you. I don't know if you've been still looking, but, you know, hire Chen. I don't know what Chen is looking for, but if you have a job out there and you're out in the West Coast, consider hiring Chen. All right, that's it. We got to start an NES Tetris job board so you can hire yourself an NES Tetris player. $456 for Knight, $478 for Akatu. Akatu, the first one into 19 at 502. Excuse me. Tetris for Knight into 19 gets a Tetris now at 508. 8 lines apart. Another Tetris for Akatu. And yeah, just kind of doing something with long bars over there. $610 for Akatu, $596 for Knight. Knight is back by 11 lines. All right, so Akatu's placements are, I think, frustrating Akatu himself, so he's got to pull it together. EQE, nobody cares about that. Maybe you don't need to post that. Like, you're allowed to keep some stuff to yourself. It's okay. Tetris for Akatu 778, maintaining a lead, but is also 12, 9, 12 lines ahead, something like that. Dirty Tetris for Knight 7. Whoa. I just dropped my phone. It was in my pocket, and it fell out of my pocket. I'm in my pajama pants. So it does not have the most robust pocket. It's 11:43 and I'm still in my pajamas. Do not hire Vandy. There's a reason he has to do Tetris for a living. $9.50 for Akatu, $8.97 for Knight. I'm not wearing business casual at home. All right, so Akatu, the first one into 29. He's like 990 into. Or is it Tetris Knight 967? She goes perfect. She can get 2 more. No, definitely hire Van Dweller, please. I don't have any skills, but very nice. All right, both players into the 29 phase now. We'll be at this speed for a while. Meaning basically the entire game. That's it. This is terminal velocity. Oh, thank you, Javin T. Yeah, there's just not a lot of there's not a big market for paid Tetris commentary. Oh no, Knight with kind of some misdrops here. But getting it down stacked. Don't hire Vandy because we'll lose our CTM master streamer. Oh, wow. That's true. All right, so Knight here with some placements that need to be fixed. But if anyone can survive, it's Knight. We've seen her survive some crazy stuff in the past. Get it together, bringing it down. And we are pretty much all the way back down to the bottom of the board. And Knight is actually set up and gets one. What the heck? B40. Knight in the lead. Level 36, both players. Oh, Sebi with some physics facts about Tetris, right? I never thought of that. Tetris pieces must get heavier as they get lower on the board since they have a constant velocity. That's going to be a top out for Akatu, and Knight is good in game number 2. She's going to fight her way through some misdrops and hang on and take game number 2. All right, we're going to run an ad real quick. Players, if you want to take a little bit of a little tiny break here, we're going to run an ad. Game 2 ad. That's what we do. Just give me about a minute, guys. I'll be right back. All right, players, I am going to go ahead and drop some pieces. Here they are. F33 to 918. Oh, Madelsberger says it's also possible that the medium in the matrix becomes thinner as the levels progress. So you think Madelsberger kind of endorsing some kind of ether theory of Tetris something going on. The ether is thicker at the bottom of the bottom of the thing. Oh my goodness. This is all very complicated. I imagine the Tetris matrix is a vacuum, right? There's no air in there. All right, looks like both players are ready. F3391A. Game number 3. Akatu's got to win to stay in. Let's go 3-2-1 Tetris. Kip says Alex and Meme are matched up? Question mark. Yes, they are. That will be the next match. Well, Henry Seg with a good point says the long bar should fall slower when horizontal and faster when vertical, right? It would seem to be more aerodynamic if it were the medium that were like slowing people down. So I think you put your finger on something here, Henry. If there's ether instead of air, it wouldn't be a vacuum. Well, if you define a vacuum as a totally empty place, like a pocket of non-existence, I don't think there is such a thing as a pocket of non-existence. Because otherwise the things would be touching, right? If there was nothing in between two things, then they would be touching. But I mean, a vacuum just means the lack of a specified, gas. And of course, air, right? So is what we say here. Danny J says, pocket of non-existence is the nickname for my love life. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Look at this comedian. And Kip Duran with the exact same joke on YouTube. So I have like parallel universes here. Kip says, hey, I already made that joke. No, you guys, Danny on Twitch got it faster. But that's because y'all are delayed on YouTube, right? You guys see things about 20 to 30 seconds after they've really happened, or at least after Twitch sees them. $224 for Knight, $264 for Akatu. Tetris with aerodynamics would be weird. I mean, I think that would be an interesting variation if like Tetris gravity actually worked like, real gravity. Like 30, whatever, accelerated 32 feet per second. And then there was air resistance, so you could like slow the pieces down by rotating them. I mean, someone must have done this, right? Like Tetris has been around long enough with enough, you know, nerds and programmers and whatever who want to do things, and someone must have done this. Isn't it 18 feet per second second? No, it's nine. No, it is 32 feet per second per second. $9.81 meters squared for non-Americans. Thank you, Colin. All right, Akatu in a little bit of a dig. .501 into 19 for Akatu. Knight has 2 more Tetrises available. She can go perfect. There's 1. And there's 2. So Knight's going to enter at 482. All right, somebody out there needs to make NES Tetris with real world gravity. We'll do it. We'll do it. Maybe they'll do it on any DAS. But I guess you'd have to specify like how, like an actual length and width for the playfield, right? $592 for Akatu, $654 for Knight. All right, Knight Tetris 745 is now ahead of Akatu by 70 something thousand points and behind by 10 lines. What is AnyDAS, says ARM. That is the name of a couple things. One, a series of tournaments that are put on by Hydrant Dude, where players can essentially configure their own DAS settings, so how fast the pieces move left or right. They can tune them anywhere from, normal NES Tetris, maybe slower, to instant. And then just secondarily, any style of Tetris that uses configurable DAS settings, right? So that's what it is. $790 for Akatu, $890 for Knight. So yeah, Hydrant Dude runs a, oh goodness gracious, Akatu. A tricky 29 situation to figure out. And no, that is going to be a top out for Akatu. And Akatu is out of the tournament. Knight has made it through 3 games to none. You're representing the playstyle well, Akatu, but it's not enough today. So GG's to you, and congrats on your PB. Game 1 was sick. And hope to have you in future months, Akatu. Congrats on the PB. I'm sure you'd much rather have advanced in the tournament, but, you know, something positive to take away. So you played great. And I don't know, at some point there, I don't know, Akatu, I feel like Akatu's going to get colors now. Like, he was so calm and just going with the flow during that whole thing. So, I don't know. Akatu colors, Akatu crashed. It's going to happen. So, we are... Jay says, Knight's going to mull into Rebirth to delay Meme versus Alex forever. I mean, we won't stay. We do have to get to the other match, so... I know. We'll stay with it for a little bit, but we obviously can't stay with it forever, because... Anyway, while we're waiting for that, I will report the match. But of course, she can keep playing as long as she wants. Doesn't mean we have to stay with it. We'll report the match here. 3-0. Monthly Tetris. Who started the rumor of my submitting in between games? All right, it's going to be a top out night. All right, Akatu, you are dismissed. You may continue to watch, of course. Knight, stick around because you're going to play the winner of Meme versus Alex. So maybe, you know, take a little walk around the block, get some fresh air, a little stretch, a little hand stretchies. Yeah, rest those hands. Exactly. No big mullins if they're, you know, if you're not anywhere close, I think is probably the right policy for this tournament. So, all right, we're going to switch this over to Alex versus Meme. Can't run an ad. We'll run one over on YouTube, and we'll switch all this out. Okay, there's one. I'll bring over Alex T. And goodbye, Akatu. And hello, Meme. I'll refresh these players. Alrighty, Roo. Am I muted or just not talking? Yeah, I was a little muted. Anyway, pieces, players, the pieces are in the chat. Meme, if you want to use M scoring, then maybe turn that on. If basically both players, if you have it, you should probably turn it on. It's especially you two. So the pieces are in the chat, 7258A3. All right, folks, let's begin wrapping up our warm-up. We do have another match that does depend on this one, so let's start thinking about wrapping up our warm-ups. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we're only going to show Alex T this one. We're not showing Meme this time. No, just kidding. Of course, it was just a mistake. All right, I know I got to wake up. All right, the pieces are here. 7258A3. Classic warm-up monthly, indeed. 7258A3. Both players are on seed. Or eights are eights and not B's. Alex T trying to center himself and is ready. So let's get him started. This is a top 16 match, believe it or not. Alex T versus Meme. One of them will make it to the top 8. One of them will be out. Let's find out who in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I don't know. This is a really, really crazy top 16 matchup. Of course, these two players met famously in the Classic Tetris World Championship Finals. Kind of a rematch of that, but this time with no cap. There is no level 39 super kill screen. Players can go on and on and on and on and on. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if you look at the PBs that these players have, Alex T with the 25.7 million, Meme with the 13.2 million, and we've got potentially 5 matches between these two. Who knows how long this could go? It's crazy that this matchup is in round 16, just the way the cookie crumbles, seeding wise. Easily could be a finals match. I think everybody agrees. It certainly was a finals at CTWC's championship. So yeah, very exciting matchup here in the round of 16, but only one of them can move on to the top 8. On the left side of the screen, it is Alex T, who is a 7-time Masters event winner. He got a 3.5 million in the qualifiers. That was his best game played in a 1-hour qualifying period. Just one game is what is counted for the quals in No Cap November. Kind of a throwback to the old school CTM. 165 for Alex T, 186 for Meme early on in game 1. But yeah, overall that PB 25.7 million, that is the second highest score on the PB leaderboard. Of course, Dog number 1 at 29 point whatever it is. Alex T also ranked number 2 in the most recent Premier poll Oh, 27.4 million. Oh, sorry, Galaxolin. All right, well, I got whatever it is, it's the second one. And we'll blame our intern for that one. Whatever it is, it's the second highest one. So who cares? So yeah, it's you can't really change it all that easily. Maybe we will. We'll just have to live with it. Yeah, 27.5. Yeah, reading it out loud, that did not seem correct. So, but let me look at something here. Oh yeah, see, Alex has his PB in the bot as 9.99 million. But anyway, Alex T, that 7-time Masters winner and a 2-time CTWC champion. Of course, a game crasher, the second ever player to get rebirth on the Tetris Gym decrashified version of the game. He was also the winner of our Tap Masters tournament this year. The first time we ever did that. He was the winner of that. And let's see, he won the WPL SoCal Regional 2022. Classic Tetris Brawl June of 2021. Who can forget where they were when that happened? And also a Challenger Circuit winner of December 2020. I've also seen Alex at Regionals, Genesis. He's played in Mega Masters, and he was the winner of our second ever Mega Masters. He's also got 2 top 4 finishes in Mega Masters. Also played in Mega Dasters this year and got to the top 8. That was his best finish in one of our DAS events. So Alex T, he's done a lot of stuff. Someone else who's done a lot of stuff is Meme on the right side. Seed number 12 from the USA with a PB of 13.2 million. Ranked number 4 in the most recent Premier poll. Meme was the runner-up in CTWC's championship this year. Overall, she is a 3 times CTWC gold bracket player, and also took 3rd in the Jonas Cup last year. Played in it this year as well. She's won a bunch of regionals, including Kansas City DAS in 2024. Midwest Regional, that's Milwaukee 2024, Minnesota 2025. She was one of the organizers, so the long tradition of setting up regionals just so you can win them continues. Took Genesis and Detroit this year as well, and made it to the finals 3 times in a row in the one-day tournaments that Pumpy runs. Huge transition for Alex T. He's at 700 on 19. Meme right now at 598. You've also seen Meme at regionals in Philadelphia, Columbus, Boston, Connecticut, Houston, all over the place. Meme is one of the game crashers, of course. And that 13.2 million PB is number 5 on the list. By the way, those Premier Poll rankings, you can find those over at premierpoll.com, Premier with an E at the end. 705 for Meme, 836 for Alex T. So Alex T right now ahead by about 130,000 points. Going to get a Tetris. He's 10 lines ahead. There's a Tetris Alex T, 953. There's one for Meme, 821. Now, yeah, level 39 super kill screen is gone. We've left in the default crash behavior of the original NES Tetris cartridge. So if players have the ability to mimic that with their competition cartridge, that is allowed. If they don't, we're going to pause their scores at level 155. And to me, right now, this feels like the first time where there's like a more than 50% chance that there is a possibility that that is a factor. Max out here and more for Alex T on 25,917 for Meme. Tetris for Alex T, B91. There's one Meme, A50. She's got the max out and more. So Alex is into the 29 phase. He's came in with a 1.2 plus. Meme is in with a 1.1 plus, and now the M scoring. So you see the 1 point whatever million just above their names. So keep track of that. If they do get to 2 million, that will be very useful to know how many millions they have. Long bar down, Alex T, D49. Meme going to open up that right side. Bring it down with a triple. Getting a little droughted here, but bringing this down, my word. Meme opens up the right. Reblocks. Oh no, that left side is a real problem. And that is going to be a top out for Meme, and Alex T is good in game number 1. So yeah, kind of bad bar timing for Meme while she was trying to clean all that up. Alex T gets a Vitz on 29. What the heck? So yeah, kind of bad bar timing. Meme was had a Tetris well set up on that 29 to try to knock that whole thing down, and just ended up blocking, and then the bar comes, and then blocking, and then the bar comes, and it's just over and over. So kind of bad luck there on Meme's side. No, Alex T gonna go for that rollover, and yeah, it doesn't. You're welcome to top out whenever you want, but I'm gonna put pieces in the chat. And let me fix Alex T's thing here. So 27.4 it is, right? 27.4. We don't round up. We always round down because we don't give players credit for points that they haven't gotten. So 27.4. Hey, everybody over on YouTube. Tony Mock, Josh, Andre, Amos, Dirtblock, TOTK Fan, Marktris, N-Dog, La Marvelous, La Marvelous Miles, D. Bradley. Ava's Live is over there on YouTube hanging out. Yeah, we always round the PBs on our thing down because you don't get credit for points you haven't actually scored. So yeah, I have a PB of 0. All right, looks like both players are on seed. 08 FC C7. All right, game number 2. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. All right, so both players with some weirdness in their stack to start off game number 2. Alex cleans up pretty quickly. Kevin Azizi says, please hit the thumb up button. It helps YouTube channel. Thank you, Kevin Azizi. You are right. When you say that, you are correct. 24 likes, 125 people watching. Let's bump that up. Of course, sometimes it helps, somebody goes in, well, I will contribute a YouTube membership if we get to a certain goal, and then I can egg people on. 118 for Alext, 98,000 for Meme. There's a Tetris Meme, 121, 141 for Alext. Tetris Meme 144. So same line count and separated by like 400 points. Very close. Mari has gifted a membership over on YouTube. See what you need to do, Mari, though, with those. I love that you contribute memberships over on YouTube. Much appreciated. I think you got to start doing the Laurie thing where you hold people hostage, though. And it looks like La Marvelous was the recipient. Say, well, you must get the stream to so many likes before I do it. Right, long bar down, Tetris Meme. She's working one row off the bottom. She's got a hole there in column 5, row 1. Mr. Scary Muffin says, I just hop over quickly to give a thumbs up on YouTube. Only takes a second. Thank you, Mr. Scary Muffin. Alext with the Vits into column 9 and the Tetris into column 8. Talvit says, I was just playing no bars, so my stacking brain is messed up, and I was saying, why does Meme keep passing on the triple? LOL. It does mess you up a little bit. $377 for Alex, $359 for Meme. Steel says no bars is chopped. I mean, if you were still playing in the tournament, well, I was going to say, would you be saying the same thing? And I think probably yes, because you were saying it while it was still going on. So, not everything is for everyone. That's okay. It's fun, but chopped. $432 for Alext, $435 for Meme. Oh my God, guys. N-Dog just said this. Guys, please get us there because this helps me too. All right. N-Dog has said if we get the prize pool to 2,700, he'll gift 50 memberships. Now, he said that over on YouTube, so I would assume that means 50 YouTube memberships. So that helps me out a lot. That means we're 160 away from making that happen. Please help out your old pal Van Dweller while also helping out the players. So if we get to 2,700 in the prize pool, N-Dog has pledged 50 memberships gifted to the channel. That is 100. That's 4 people doing 40. That's 16 people doing 10. That's 1 person doing 160. So whatever you can do to help out the players and your old pal Vandy. I'm going to harp on this one now. I'm motivated. All right, Alex is into 19 at 596, 601. V Quinnick says, Vandy, I think you make a profit if you do the 160 yourself. Well, yeah, but imagine it's far more profitable for me to harp and harp and harp. Danny with the $10 contribution to the prize pool. Thank you so much, Danny. Really appreciate that. Danny says, yeah, Tetris. Okay. So we're 150 away from making that happen. $717 for Meme, $731 for Alext. Plus, it's not in the spirit of what N-Dog is trying to do, right? To have me do it. The spirit is trying to get more people contributing and whatever. I mean, so, you know, that doesn't. RXS with the $10 contribution. Thank you, RXS. And Madelsberger with the 1765. RXS says hello. Hello. So that gets us up to 2577, 67, 67. Oh no. So we're now $123 away. Tetris for Alext, 855. 820 for Meme. Monthly Tetris, you have not reported your match versus Mari. I didn't. Was that just, that was 3-0, right? I didn't win anything. 905 for Alext, 950 for Meme. All right, I reported it. Sorry. Tetris for Alext, 972, 987 for Meme. Commodore Friday with the 2232 into the prize pool. And Talbot with the 2233. So we are like 78 away from unlocking 50 memberships for the channel. Now I like those incentives. Those are good. Both players with the max, they're on 28. Alext up 75,000 points. There's a Tetris Meme, A44. Both players into 29. Alex ahead by 50,000. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Tetris for Meme. So she's now within 13,000 points. RXS says, oh, shoot, I should have promoted CTBW. All right, go to CTBW. What does it stand for? Classic Tetris Bi-Weekly? I don't know how to get there. All right, you can put it in chat, and I'll read it. B47 for Alex T. B38 for Meme. Josh with the $10 contribution to the prize pool. Thank you, Josh. Players separated by like 13, 14,000 points. Super close. Go to tinyurl.com/CT biweekly. All right, there it is. It means we're 68 away. Of course, if someone puts 6-7 into the prize pool, then we're $1 away, and that's like double memes right there. C08 for Alex T, B89 for Meme. Yeah, why don't you guys just get a permanent Discord link that doesn't expire, and then at the very least, people will know it's a Discord link. It's probably good. C28 for Meme, C44 for Alex T. All right, there you go. There is an invite in the chat. I'll put it in YouTube as well. All right, that's the link for Classic Tetris Bi-Weekly. C74 for Alex T. Meme temporarily in the lead. Now they're just kind of trading the lead back and forth. Level 40. They appear to be very close in the P sequence. Although Alex T's board climbing a little bit, that's going to throw it off. 1.3 million apiece. That's what the D stands for. What is this Discord you talk about? Oh, that's the Discord for... That's a chat community for Classic Tetris Bi-Weekly is what I put in the chat. Yeah, I mean, they're just like 1,000 points apart. It's like CTM, but worse. That's not true. I mean, it is true, but I'm not going to say that out loud. No, it's not true. All right, Alex T on the down stack here. D86, D83 for Meme. Alex T's board climbing a bit, but he's knocking it right back down. He's ahead by 7,000 points. Line spin, Alex T. There's a Tetris for Meme and one for Alex T. Level 47. Each player with a 1.4. Alex T is setting up down the middle. Trying to keep this open. Is keeping it open. Gets a Tetris down the middle. F76. There's one for Meme. So they're both sort of getting the idea to Tetris kind of around the same time. And certainly not informed by each other because of the stream delay. So they're just kind of so in sync right now. Scores so close. They're getting the notion to Tetris like right around the same time. Level 50. Alex with the 1.6. That's a rollover. Meme got the rollover as well. Wait, did Alex have an exact rollover? That's crazy. Alex had all zeros on the screen. Steels doesn't understand why we're going for Tetrises because it's a competition, right? And, you know, there's a psychology here. So double rollovers, 153 is where we are. Alex is ahead by 15,000 points. There's a Tetris for Meme. Now out in the lead by 40,000. Now Tetrises, once we get to level 60, are going to be worth, what, 72,000 points, right? 60 times 1,200. No, yeah, level 59, technically. Yeah, right. That's right. Well, level 59 is misnamed because it's actually level 60. Or it's the 60th level. Let's put it that way. And Alex T now back out in front. Another Tetris as well. 346 for Alex T. So we're not 346, but, 2 million. So Alex T's got the 2 million. Meme 1.8. So Alex kind of going for it here and setting up and passing on triples. Now he's got to bring this down. So Alex got the 2 million. Meme with that 1.9. Alex ahead by 150,000 points, something like that. Tetris for Meme. Alex, a bit of a misdrop here, but no problem. Tetris down the middle. 585 is what it says on the screen. So basically you add 1.6 million to that. You got the millions counter down at the bottom. And if you've got that millions counter, you can disregard the first digit of the score up there. So Alex T with that 2.23 million. Meme with the 2.13 million. It's a 100,000 point lead. Alex T is going to get a Tetris level 64. Both of these players are game crashers. My goodness gracious. Like, they're nearly halfway to the game crash here in game number 2. There's a Tetris for Alex in column 10. And he is ahead by like 270,000 points, something like that. Tetris is on level 69 will be worth, what, 84,000? There's another one. Alex, we're on level 66. Meme's gonna set up and get one. 726 is what it says. So that's a 2.3 million. Alex at 2.6 million. And now that Tetrises and a few clears are getting people 100,000, maybe we'll just start calling the 100,000s. Jay says Tetris has gone too far. I know. So Alex T with the 2.6, Meme with the 2.4. Alex is set up again. He gets set right back up, chunks it down. And a long bar over at Tetris. Alex, he's got the 2.8. Meme is at 2.5. The second rollover happens at 3.2 million. Alex is set up again, and he gets it. That's a 3 million for Alex. Meme at 2.5 million. Level 74. Now, players cannot really play that high on the boards. You would not expect their levels to diverge that much starting, once they get to 29. All right, Meme with a little bit of cleanup to do. Alex, meanwhile, Tetris, he's at 3.1 million. Meme at 2.6. Meme's board starting to climb a little bit. Long bar is going to help chunk this down. There's another long bar to help. So Alex with the double rollover now. He's got 3.2 million. Oh, Alex, that left side, that is going to be a problem, and he's going to hang a bar. So Alex going to top out at 3.36. So 3.36. Somebody put that in the chat. The target for Meme is 3.37, let's say. Now we're on the 80th level. 80 times 12 is 96,000 is what Tetrises are worth. Meme has got to get to 3.36 million. He's at 2.85 million. She's at 2.9. There's a Tetris for Meme, 3 million. Needs to get the 3.36. And essentially 3.4 is probably get to 3.4. You know you're good when it says 3.4 on your M scoring, right? That's how you know you're good. By the way, we are $68 away from unlocking 50 memberships on YouTube gifted by NDog. I think it's YouTube memberships. So if anyone can come in, or multiple people can come in to total $68, it would really help out the channel. Kind of don't want to miss this incentive, guys. 3.1 for Meme. She's lining it out. She's on level 87. What's the incentive? We got to get to $2,700. That will unlock 50 gifted memberships from NDog. 3.2 for Meme. She's at 3.24. She's into level 89. Tetris is here worth 100,000 and basically 108,000. Obviously, she does not have to get these by way of the Tetris. 3.3. She's at 3.33. She's at 3.35. And what did we say she had to get to? There's 3.37. And Meme has done it. 3.4 is the lock. Meme with the huge chase down to tie this one up. My goodness gracious. Now, what do players do? I mean, level 93 on one level, you want to just kind of go for it. On the other hand, you want to save your hands. So That is a huge, huge chase down for Meme. Are you serious? Holy moly. We are tied. So players, please take a moment. Thank you so much to Jade Hart for the $10. We're $58 away. We need to get to 2,700. That'll unlock 50 gifted memberships from NDog. So if you can help us get there, that'll be great. I'm going to run an ad real quick. Just give these players a moment to breathe and make some ads for ourselves. So Meme says, I legit thought I would top out at 80. Yeah, at one point, Alex had the perfect rollover. So that's crazy. What a match. What an insane match. Yeah, you got minutes. Don't worry. Don't worry, bud. You both have minutes. We just had another contribution to the prize pool. Occupy Starbucks 3333. We had another contribution from Laura, $20. That means we're five, and there it is. We are there. $2,700 from Javanti was the one who got us over the line. Thank you so much. We have unlocked 50 gifted memberships from NDog. I think they're on YouTube. So thank you to everybody for getting that prize pool up to $2,700 and helping unlock that. And thank you to NDog for juicing up this prize pool and getting people excited. So did I put the pieces in the chat? And NDog, yeah, follows through, gifted 50 memberships over on YouTube. So those are going to be popping in a while. I don't think I put in the pieces, so let me put in the pieces. Yeah, thank you so much, NDog. That's amazing. So the pieces are here, but players, you can obviously, take a little minute here. So, or whatever you want to do. Maybe you just want to get right into it. I don't know. I don't have a winner's psychology, right? So I don't know what a winner wants to just get right back into it while they're hot, or they need a moment to cool down. I don't know. All right, give me 1 second. I'm just going to step over. I'm just going to grab a drink real quick. Give me like 1 minute. I'll be right back. All right, it looks like both players are signaled ready. One player is not on seed, though. It's AE. All right, Alex. All right. We didn't get seed checked. Somebody got him. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's get him started. What's a best of five? It is now a best of three after a huge chase down for Meme in game number 2. Let's go 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We just had a big contribution over on Matcherino from Susie B64. Susie contributed 69.67 and says, let's go Meme, in capital letters, Meme. So thank you, Susie B. Really appreciate that with the 69.67. What a memester. My goodness gracious. Javanti says, no cap is so fun to watch. Let's go. Occupy Starbucks says, let's go Meme. Commodore Friday says, that's I as in I love Kingsman. RXS said, hello. Cox Danny J said, yeah, Tetris. And there you go. And yeah, Nate contributed 50 memberships over on the YouTube side. So thank you, Nate. Really appreciate that. That's big for our channel. Oh, and that's the top out for Meme. What the heck? Oh, no. That is a top out for Meme, and Alex T is good in game number 3. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Well, that's a thing that happened. Yikes, stripes. Well, I will put in another piece set here. So they are here. You could take a moment, players, just to get yourself in order. I think that was more of a stacking thing than a hand thing, though. I kind of missed it. 360625, like a stacking / RNG thing, right? Sentient Longbar wants to do the Tetris the Kingsman best of 99 rule. Throw it away. Dog says that's always annoying. Rip. Yeah, I mean, it kind of happens a lot, though. Like big game, and then the next game is kind of a yikesers. Alex T is excited. He's like, nope, I have no sympathy. I want to win. So anyway, thanks again, N-Dog, for those 50 memberships over on YouTube. That is amazing. Thank you. All right, looks like both players are ready. Both players are on seed. Let's go. Game number 4. Meme is up against it. Needs to win this one to force a deciding game number 5. Let's get him started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Marvino with the tier 1 sub over on Twitch. Thank you, Marvino. So yeah, that is a thing that happens. A lot of times you have this big pop-off game, something goes crazy, and the next one kind of, I don't know what happens there, but it's kind of a deflation that happens, or it seems to be, those kind of games seem to be followed by an anti-climax game a lot. Like disproportionate. You see that a lot with pace games too. Like where, you know, players will get like a 700 whatever K transition into 19 and then kind of keep going and then top out like on level 21. Like it happens so much. So yeah, thank you so much, N-Dog. That is amazing. I like that challenge because it's like, you know, it's like win-win, right? Low for the players, a little bit for the channel. Like those are, I like that. Vandy, has that happened to you in comp before? No, because I've never had a really good game in competition. So I've never had a chance to, you know, follow up a good score with a bad score because I've never gotten a good score. All right, long bar down. Meme, that should take some pressure off her stack right now. And a skim and a triple, or maybe that's a double for Meme. 130, 167 for Alex T. Dirty Tetris for Meme and a Tetris for Alex T. Kind of simul. 237 Alex, 176 for Meme. $1.99 super chat from George Amoki. Says, go Meme. Is Blue Scooty in the tournament? Well, you can find over on YouTube, if you want to use the bracket command, you'll see all of the list of all the participants and where the bracket stands, George. Just use that command that says bracket. It should work at some point. There it is. So yeah, click on the one that says Masters. That will take you to where it is. And Blue Scooty is already into the top 8 representing the orange bracket. He's the #1 seed in the tournament and has yet to play his top 8 match. So that is where it is. Thanks, George. Appreciate that super chat. $376 for Alex T. 302 for Meme. I like how long it takes for all 50 YouTube members to show up. I know. Vandy, obviously you have the rankings, but as of today, who do you think is the best player? Yeah, I don't know. It's it's something month by month. I more or less agree with the rankings, and it is up to me to come out with my rankings every month. So I haven't thought about it yet, so I'll have to go back and think about it. I have to submit my rankings from Premier Poll today, so I'll do that tonight. I'm not sure who I'm going to be ranking number one. It's to be determined. But I generally think the rankings, the Premier Poll rankings, get a lot right. So you can look over at those rankings and like any of the people in the top, 5, top 6, top 8 have an argument and a case to be made. You can, if you go over to the Premier Poll, you'll find you can go look at this month's rankings and see and you can actually see who has voted how. So you can see how I've voted historically, if you want to get a sense of it. And I don't think that comes up for YouTube, so I'll put that in the YouTube chat as well. $683.19 for Alex T. 537 here for Meme, now level 20. All right, both players level 20. 170,000 point lead for Alex T. So yeah, if you want to see how I voted historically, you can check. Although I didn't vote I don't think I voted September and October because I was kind of otherwise occupied. All right, so Meme building out that left side, long bar down Tetris. Oh my goodness, N-Dog has said, get it to 3,000 and I'll gift 50 Twitch subs as well. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. If we get the prize pool to 3,000, N-Dog will gift 50 subs on Twitch. I don't know if everyone's got that in them, but we'll see what happens. I would love for that to happen. And then, oh my God, can you imagine? We can keep doing CTM. So yeah, we are 230 away from unlocking 50 Twitch subs for the channel. So use that Matcherino command, bring up the links. And that would be great. The Zook says, you heard him, Chad. If we don't reach the goal, CTM is over. That's right. It's all gone. Long bar down the middle for Alex T. Meme also got one. Alex has got the max out. He's on 25. Meme, 800,000. So, yeah, I mean, I guess if you guys want to unlock a very nice thing for the channel, get that prize pool up to 3,000, which would be insane for No Cap November. What did we get last year in No Cap? I don't remember. What was the prize pool at? Did we hit 3,000 that year? I think we probably did, just because of how insane it was. So Alex T on a bit of a down stack here. And he is set up for a dirty and gets it. And he's going to get like perfect pieces on 28 as he heads into 29. Meme is into 29. 960. Alex T at 1.2. That C means 1.2. So yeah, if 23 people contribute $10 to the prize pool, that would get us there. And then maybe we can have a Christmas in the moldy apartment. We can get Tiny Tim to a doctor. All right, Meme in a bit of a bind here. This is down stackable, but this is tough. Oh no, and Meme's going to top out at 990, and Alex T will advance 3 games to 1. So a couple of pre-39 top outs for Meme in games 3 and 4. And that is going to do her in. But an amazing chase down in game number 2. So that is a chase down for the ages. And Alex T will survive into the round of 8. Will there be a December CTM? Yes, there will. Manuela Camargo says, would it be possible for CTWC to be no cap, or is it hard because of the time constraints? No, not possible because of time constraints. All right, Alex T will be moving on. Meme, you did great. A chase down for the ages. That is going to go down in my mind as one of the greatest games ever played in classic Tetris history. So I know it's no consolation because you're out in the top 16, but an amazing thing, and really hope to see you again in future events. And always a pleasure. So Alex T is through. Let's report this to the whole thing. Yep. At night says, oh, I got to get out of bed. Yep. You got to get out of bed. All right, so we do have that active challenge from N-Dog to get that prize pool up to 3,000. It's an aggressive, ambitious goal. But if we get there, he's going to give 50 subs on Twitch. That really helps out the channel. So I would love it if we get there. I don't want to hound or harp on it, but you guys have always been, you've been so generous already. But if we can get there, that would really help the channel out. So consider doing it. And, 50 subs will get, 50 subscribers, don't have to watch ads and all that. It's pretty good. All right, we're going to add real quick. Get this next match set up. So it is goodbye number 12. And what is it? Oh, yeah. Actually, Alex is going to have to go on the right side. So Alex there, and Knight over here. Stream Deck very slow. I think I have to turn off Stream Deck every night because it's like super slow. All right, we'll get Alex going over on this side. Game is there. Reset, transform. Oh, what is that other one that's open? Oh, that one, Akatu. There's like multiples open. I gotta get a button that locks everything. That's the one. There we go. The whole sub thing is new to me, but hey, if it helps the players in the channel out, this old dog will learn a new trick. Thank you, N-Dog. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we do have another challenge, trying to get that prize pool up to 3,000. Claudia with the $20 contribution. The first contribution of this new challenge from our old pal, N-Dog. So we are 210 away from unlocking 50 subs to the Twitch channel. And it's about that much that the channel will also get as a result of that. And that really does help us out. Believe me. So, yeah, we're going to give Alex a moment here. And I'm going to drop the pieces in the chat, actually. That way we know if the players can put them in if they're ready. 34F554. I'm going to hit up some of this Dr. Pepper and cream soda, 0 sugar. 2 minutes? All right, Alex needs 2 minutes. Am I sponsored by Dr. Pepper? No, but I would love to be. I would love it. This Dr. Pepper and cream soda, really, really good. I don't know about the non-zero sugar one, but the 0 sugar one, awesome. I'm all about it. Right now, my favorite soda is the Coke Zero Orange Cream. That's like the best one. Yeah, there's no way on YouTube to gift a sub directly to a person. Unfortunately, I wish there were, but there isn't. You can do it on Twitch, you can't do it on YouTube. All right, the pieces are in the chat, players. Alex, it's been about 2 minutes, so you're able to make your way on over to the Tetris chair. F554. OTA Howard with a contribution to the prize pool. $30. Oh, we also had one from Nathan, who is Invictus Rage in chat. So yeah, we had OTA Howard with 30, Nathan S with 20, Invictus Rage. Thank you. Invictus Rage, you can change what your name shows if you go to your profile on on Matcherino. And Claudia, thank you for your $20. Really appreciate that. Susie B, 69.67. So these have all been people who've contributed since that new challenge from N-Dog was extended. And yeah, if we get 160 more in the prize pool, that's going to unlock 50 gift memberships to the channel. So please help us do that. It is not the top 16 anymore. It is the top 8. And we are on different the pieces, Alex, are 3, 4, F554. So you're not on the right pieces, but as soon as, you know, you're getting there. You're getting there. All right, he's going to take a moment here and just figure it out. He's got to learn how to play Tetris real quick. Your name is super generic. Oh, that's true. There's probably a million Nathan S's. You gambled 2/3 of your entire points inventory? I wouldn't be so sure. Might be a tough day for chat, says SV. All right. Knight just gonna chillax for a little bit while Alex learns how to play Tetris. Vandy, have you been to Mohegan Sun? I have. I'm more of a Foxwoods guy, but I've been to Mohegan Sun. And I like it. It's good. All right, looks like both players are ready. 3, 4, F554. All right, this is it. Game number 1 of this best of 5 between Knight and Alex T. The winner goes to the semifinals. Let's get them started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Want to remind y'all there is an open challenge from our good friend N-Dog Nate. He said if we get the prize pool to $3,000, he will gift 50 subs over on Twitch. $29 from QQ Ref. Appreciate that. It really that amount will help the channel a lot. So anything you can do to try to get us there, I would appreciate, and the players would appreciate it. It's like win-win for players and the channel. So I like it. On the left side of your screen, it's Knight. Knight qualified into seed number 4 with a 4.82 million. That was also a PB. So Knight PB'd in quals for this tournament. It's going to put her at like about 18 on the overall PB leaderboard for NES Tetris. Knight was ranked number 8 in the most recent Premier poll, a ranking of Tetris players in both competitive, open, and DAS formats. You can find the full rankings over at premierpoll.com. Premier with an E at the end, so like Premier ePoll, if you were spelling it correctly, but it's Premier with an E poll. Good. And anyway, Knight, coming out of that blue bracket, earned an automatic berth into the top 16 and defeated Akatu in that round of 16 to get to this top 8 match against Alex T. Knight is a former Futures Circuit winner and has been in CTWC as a gold bracket player 3 times, was 10th in the Jonas Cup in 2024, that's CTWC's North American Dash Championship. Went out to the eventual winner of that fractal. Knight has played a bunch in DAS Masters, played a bunch in Masters, particularly here in 2025. 3-time Mega Masters player and 1-time Mega Dasters player. Also high finishes at the Genesis Regional way earlier this year, both in the Open and DAS play styles. And who can forget Knight's riveting performance in the LOL Pod Cup in 2023? I'll never forget where I was when that was going on. Knight also played in the one-day tournament that Pumpy Heart holds. There's going to be a Pumpy 12-day tournament, which actually is a one-day tournament that takes place all on level 12. It's going to be on the 13th of December, the 13th of the 12th month, 25th year. 13 plus 12 is 25. Oh my God, numerology. So look for that on the on the monthly Tetris channel all day on the 13th of December. 313s, we get a 13 for Alext, 293 for Knight. And on the right side, it is Alext, seed number 5, defeated Meme in the round of 16 to get here to this top 8. Has a PB of 27.4 million. That placard is wrong. So it's 27.4 million. He was ranked number 2 in the most recent Premier poll. And is a 7-time CTM Masters event winner. That includes a win in Mega Masters in 2023. That riveting historic finals between him and Tommy NTG, one of the best matches of all time. And certainly at the time, it was considered the best Tetris match of all time. But of course, we've had several years between then and now. Alext, a 2-time CTWC champion this year and last year. He also won the WPL SoCal Regional and was the winner of this year's inaugural Tap Masters event. Defeated Dog Playing Tetris 3-1 in the finals of that. As an all hyper tapping tournament. It's also the runner-up in the Genesis Open event last year and this year. He was the runner-up to Meme in that Genesis, who he just defeated in the previous game. 534 for Alext, 486 for Knight. And who can forget Alext's riveting victory in Classic Tetris Brawl in June of 2021? Who can forget it? All right, Alext, the first one into 19 is in at 559. Knight is in at 579, so pretty close at the 19 transition. Who's above Alext in the polls? It was Dog. Dog was the number 1. Alext was the number 2. So, guys, yeah, just a reminder, Invictus Rage is raging in the chat. Says, come on, guys, $3,000 prize pool for the channel. If there is a challenge from our community member, N-Dog, and he has said that if we get the prize pool up to $3,000 this stream, then he will kick in 50 memberships or subscriptions, whatever they're called, over on Twitch. And that would really, really help the channel out. We are $131 away from making that happen. 13 people kicking in $10 would do it. It really, really helps out the channel. Y'all have been so generous in helping us get to our previous goal. And so it would be really, it's a lot to ask. I get it. But if we get to this and unlock some memberships to the Twitch channel, it really does help us out both financially and psychologically. So, thanks, Dog, for N-Dog for extending that challenge. Anything everybody else can do to help us get there would be great. So $3,000 is the target. $815 for Alex T, $783 for Knight. Of course, those are good ones because those help the channel and the players. Of course, helping the players does help the channel, but Doug on 88 says, if I were to donate, I'll donate with a different language. All right, donate with a different language. Put a message in there, and I'll try to read it. And it will be hilarious because of how inept I am at reading that language. $943 for Alex T, $909 for Knight. And who knows, maybe you can even get me to say something like really, really inappropriate if you put it in another language. But I'm willing to go there. How's my Latin and Greek? My Greek is definitely better than my Latin. I took a few semesters of intensive classical Greek in college. I mean, so I can sort of, I can kind of do a little bit translation. I can't say anything out loud, too cringy, but $994 for Knight, A53 for Alex. I gotta say, when I was Rogue Potato with that 1337, that gets us up to 2882.69. Thank you, Rogue Potato, for that. Rogue Potato says, I am challenged. QQ Ref earlier said, always fun to see some level 29 plus play. Thank you again, QQ Ref. Alex T is into 29. So is Knight, and they are both close, separated by just a few thousand points upon the 29 entry. When I went to Greece in 2018, like December 2018, something like that, and I was really surprised that just having been able to, like 20 years earlier, taking classes in classical Greek, like the Greek of, Plato and Aristotle, like Attic Greek. It actually did help me when I was in like modern day Greece. Like I couldn't speak anything, but I could sort of read signs and figure out what different places were and read menus. It was pretty weird. I didn't think that would happen. So Alex T trying to get this. Oh, he's going to get a long bar down the middle for a center well Tetris. B77 for Alex. B27 for Knight. If you did classical Greek, nobody knows what it sounds like anyway. Yeah, true. My professor had some theories about it, but they seem to be idiosyncratic. But he would make us pronounce it like he wanted us to pronounce it. All right, triple for Knight, B77. We could go for a while on these levels. Both players have had to play one match before this. Alex T on the down stack, gonna miss on that left side. Alex cannot get a bar over. That's gonna be a top out for Alex T. It's C19. The chase down target for Knight is C20. C20 is the target. I didn't see the exact score, but C20 should be safe. Otherwise, we'll have to go to the tape. And there it is. C21 is good. And Knight going to chase that down and take game number one. So we are $118 away from hitting that $3,000 goal, unlocking 50 subs on Twitch. It seems like a long, far distance to climb, but we'll see if we can get there. Is that a Red Bull? All right, new pieces, players. Here they come. 137AA3. If you need a moment, that's fine. Yeah, let's just stop that. All right, well, that conversation on YouTube, it's not really on topic, so we're just gonna talk about something else. I'm not looking to get into arguments about those kind of topics here, so you can take that somewhere else. Someone says donation received ? I don't know. I didn't see one, but I will check my other. It depends on where you sent it. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's go. Game number 2, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Pseudo Canard 2523 going to get us up to 2907.92. Thank you, Pseudo Canard. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't see a donation, but stream elements. Oh, I see. So yeah, let me take a look. So I don't know if that comes up, but I will check. Is that from you, Doug? Yeah, somehow stream elements doesn't always show up for some reason. All right, now I have to two-factor into PayPal. This is very involved here. All right, PayPal $4.90. All right, there you go. I almost told you my 2FA code. What the heck? All right, it looks like we had someone tip 333 over on Stream Elements, and if that's you, Doug, then thank you so much for that. 186 for Knight, 205 for Alext. Vandy, you should read the message I added. The message says, longtemps je me suis levé de bonne heure. For a long time, I get up at a good hour. I wake up at a good hour, right? Something like that. Hey, everybody, it's your old pal, Van Dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. Is that what that means? So pretty much like for a long time, I've been waking up at a good hour or a good time. Doug unfollowed me. Why did you unfollow me, Doug? $332 for Knight, $366 for Alext. I had a contribution. I don't know how much it was. Maybe I'll look on Stream Elements. There is a message associated with it. I'll try to find it. I'm going over to Stream Elements right now, and I'm going to find it. $357 for Knight, $435 for Alext. I'm looking at my dashboard. Remind me later of this. Activity feed. Doug on with the $3.33. Says, Assalamu alaikum, como estás, Jumbo, hello. So all different greetings. So you've made me say all different greetings. All right, 433 for Knight, 549 for Alext. I can't read the other I can't read those letters from those various languages. $437 for Knight, 572 for Alext. Vandy, am I a polyglot? No. Cox Jenny J says that's ni hao. I'm a uniglot, a monoglot. I wish that I had learned a lot of languages when it was easy. I think it's something I could have done. And Knight is in trouble. Oh no, that's going to be a top out for Knight at 448. Going to give a game here to Alext. We are tied. What are you saying? Come on, read. I'm trying to read. I'm trying. You guys making me read. Guys, we are $93 away from our goal. If we get to 3,000 in the prize pool, then N-Dog will contribute 50 subs. We're 93 away. Let's do it. Oh, that one said Anyang Hasayo. All right. I don't know how to say that. All right, new pieces. What don't I care about? What are you saying? I don't care what? What is happening? What don't I care about? Henry, yeah, when it was easy. I you know, I don't know. I always scored very high on like verbal ability back in the day. If I had been paying attention, and if I, you know, if I was a little bit different, better person back when I was a kid, I probably could have learned a lot of languages. But it's not too late. It's never too late. Well, yeah, of course it's not too late. It's just easier. I'm paying attention to the match. I got to, what paying attention am I supposed to do? There's a seed here, and players aren't playing. What do you mean I'm not paying attention? All right, looks like both players are on seed. Both players are ready, so let's go. Game number 3. What's a best of 5 now? Best of 3. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let's see. I always have trouble saying the French word for squirrel, but that's what that is, right? I can't say that one. But the squirrel eats his something croissants in the company of his friend the bird, right? I have a hard time saying the word squirrel in French. All right, $93 away from 3,000. If we get to that goal, N-Dog has pledged 50 subscriptions to the channel on Twitch. He's already come through with doing the same thing over on YouTube. He's a man of his word. So if we get $93 more, right? $10 more, 10 more people with $9 $2.30 contributions. They'll unlock 50 gift subs. So you chose a I can't say it. Justin W with a $20 contribution gets us up to $29.27, $73 away. The French word for seal is fauque. All right. Squirrel and écureuil has the same root. I don't doubt it. French people can't say squirrel, and Scottish people can't say burglar. Yeah, I like every once in a while a video will pop up of Scottish people trying to say burglar alarm, and they go like baragalaralaram, you know, like they can't do it. A baragalaralaram. Parapol baragalaralaram. 196 for Night, 253 for Alext. Écureuil, yeah. It's the vowel in millefeuille. Écureuil. $369 for Alext, 273 for Night. Guys, we're $73 away from getting to 3,000 and unlocking 50 subs on Twitch. And thank you to Justin again for that 20. $464 for Alext, $387 for Night. And Doug took French in high school, couldn't take Spanish, couldn't roll my R's. I took French and Spanish in high school. I did like 7 years of French and 4 years of Spanish, maybe 3 years of Spanish, but I'm not sure how much good it did me, so. Simul Tetris, 538. Alex, 461 for Night. You did 4 years of French in West Texas because you were an idiot kid, wish you'd taken Spanish. I mean, I don't know. Like, there a lot of people say that, oh, I should have taken Spanish. Nerd the Box with the 708. But I don't think it's about like, oh, well, will I be able to communicate with some people near me? There's like an aspirational aspect about it. Like, oh, I don't know. I want to travel the world, or I just like this language. Uncle Ungie with the $25. Thank you, Uncle Ungie. I don't think you got to be like, well, you must take the one that is the most practical. Like, take what you're interested in. Enjoy life. Follow your interests. And if you want to take French and you live in Texas, take French. 538 for Knight, 599 for Alext. 969 contribution from Commodore Friday. That's going to get us up to 2969.69. And that means we're less than $31 to go until we get to 3,000 and unlock those 50 subs to the Twitch channel. So Knight kind of survives a little bit of a scare. We're into the 19 phase now. Alex on level 21, 679. Knight 601. I'm concerned that in actual fact I took French because I was supposed to take Spanish and you were a dumb contrarian. What do you mean you're supposed to take Spanish? Like, you're saying you only took it to be a contrarian. Well, yeah, that isn't a good motivation to take it. That's not a rational thing to do. But you were a kid. It's over now. It was a long time ago. You don't have to sweat it anymore. Having French or Spanish as your only options in the education system is kind of whack, says SV. Yeah, I mean, I think they do have to. They can't just have everything, and like a random high school just has every language available. So those are two pretty good ones. I mean, Spanish is a language of people, a lot of people you'll meet in the U.S., and then, you know, French is sort of another international language, you know, a language that science is done in, and a lot of philosophy and literature in French. So 985 for Alext, 831 for Knight. Oh yeah, there are other schools that have other languages, right? Chen's had Hebrew. You can go to some colleges that teach Latin and Greek. Some have German. So it kind of depends on what school you go to. A52 for Alext, 930 for Knight. I wish that I'd been able to take Latin. We are like right there. We are $31 away from unlocking those 50 subs, getting to 3,000 in that prize pool. And it's going to expire on this stream. So if we don't get there, that would be a real shame. So I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it seems like it's very win-win right now. Alext into 29 at 1.1. Knight with the 1.0. That's the max out on 28. One more Tetris available. Long bar down the middle, Alext C50, Knight A76. C-Dub says, I just realized how weird it is to have Alext on the right side of the screen. Doesn't happen a lot. Alext also in a bit of a pickle there after a hang. And kind of a maybe a double flip or something like that. So that's concerning. Yeah, Alext normally, you know, most of the time will be on the left side of the screen just due to high qualifiers, but Knight had a huge qualifier, so. B16 for Knight, C94 for Alext. You can see the millions just above their name. So Alext with the 1.3 now, Knight with the 1.1. $31 away from 3,000 in that prize pool. Ooh, Alext gonna miss 5-tap, but recover and get some material over there. Kind of tricky RNG here for Alex to deal with. This is going to be tough here Alex doing it. If anybody can, he can. He's got the 1.3. He's down stacking here. Now, remember, there's no speed increase at 39, so. We're going to nail that T-spin on 39. B82 for Knight. Alex could really use a bar. Gets one. My goodness, the survival here from Alex T. Trimucius just subbed on Twitch. Alex still fighting, still digging. He's got a lead. He's at EO7. Knight at C10. That left side, it might not. Okay, that's going to be a top out for Alex. At EO9, the target for Knight is E10. E10 is the target. That would be a 1.4. She's at 1.2 right now. And has got forever and a day to try to chase this down. And oh no, that left side is going to be a top out for Knight, and Alex T is going to hang on. Oh my goodness. So Knight's board was not in great shape, and then just couple that with kind of a run of pieces here, and Alex T going to dodge a bullet and take game number 3. Commodore Friday with that 969 says, wee do dio. Dio. I don't know what that means. What is dio? Dio. I don't know what that means. All right, well, Alex T is up 2 games to 1. You're instinctively pressing the start button. Yeah, no, it's all right. No problem. So, yeah. Oh, Chris Winter coming in with the $10. That gets us up to $29.79.69. Good job. New pieces are here. You can take a moment, players. Take that moment. If you need it. 42217D. Here, we'll run an ad real quick while Alex goes run around. 52 cannon, $5, 26.84. We're 16 away. Laura says if the next game goes past level 50, I'll donate again to the prize pool. All right, it's got to be non-mullen, Laura. Non-mullen. I'm going to put that stipulation in. All right, Alex going to need a moment just to fix controller. That's okay. So we're now 16 away, really 1531 away from hitting that $3,000 goal that N-Dog has set for us. We get there 50 subs. He will donate. Trimucius says, right, I had Prime hanging around. Sup, Vandy. Thank you, Trimucius, again. Also, GRHSK with the Prime resub. I missed that. Hopefully you're still here. Thank you for that. Marvino 1998. Tier 1 sub. Thank you for that. And apologies if I missed. There's a lot of stuff flying around. I'm looking in stream elements. I'm looking over here. I got YouTube and stuff. So I missed one. I'm so sorry. But thank you. I'll always try to thank people if I notice it. And if I don't, I'm sorry. All right, 42217D. Both players are ready. Let's go. Game number 4. Knight needs to win to force a deciding game 5 today in the tournament. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Are there going to be predictions for us to gamble channel points every stream? Because I noticed too late this time, but I want to do it sometime. Yeah, usually I don't really take any notice of that. So if there are moderators in chat who want to run it, they can, but I don't. It's not an official thing where it must be run or I even care. So if someone's around and wants to run it and they have the powers, they can do it. And if they don't, I'm not going to make a special effort. It's just one thing that I just don't. I got enough going on already, guys. I can sit there and worry about, oh my God, the gambling and points and ay. I can barely get through what I'm getting through. All right, Tetris for Alex T. All Tetrises so far. Long bar down, Tetris Knight. So the winner of this match will go to the semifinals, but they are both in the prize pool, so they'll both get a prize, which is good. Zempro says, no broadcasters ever handle that themselves, Vandy. LMAO. All right. You're making me feel better. So it is match point for Alex T. That means, guys, stream could end at any moment, and then we'll miss out on those 50 gift subs to the channel. So let's get us to $3,016 away. That would get us there. 3 people doing $5 would be good. 3 people doing $5 would be good. Oh, Alex T gonna miss the Buko spin. Tried to get the Buko spin. It was set up for it, and he missed it. That's right. It's gonna clear away fairly easily. You don't see the Buko spin a lot in competition. Maybe that's why. Also, you gotta have a pretty jacked up board to even have the opportunity to do it. 220 for Knight, 303 for Alex T. Henry comes in with a contribution. It was $12.27. 52 Cannon, by the way, says, woo, go Alex. Bar hands. The heck is a bar hand, Mari? What are you talking about? Oh my goodness, bar hands. All right, Knight trying to bring this stack down. She's at 413. Alex 409 gets a Tetris 432. And Knight is now clean. Getting set up. Is set up. Kind of sets up a delayed little situation there. Uncovers again. Trying to keep it open. There we go. Long bar down. Knight. Justin with the $3.05 contribution. That's going to get us up to $3,000.01. We have reached the goal. And now N-Dog is on the hook for 50 subs on Twitch. We'll see. We'll see if he comes through. He'll come through. But thank you so much, everybody, for getting us to $3,000 for No Cap November. That's amazing. What did we get last year? And N-Dog has gifted 50 subs to the community over on Twitch, and here they come. So thank you so much, N-Dog, for those 50 subs. There's a lot of people getting emotes, and the channel gets a little bit there, so thank you so much for that. Knight is into 19, 546. Alex is in at 581. About a 35,000 point difference at the 19 entry. I like when people donate a bunch of subs because then I can see who wasn't subbed, right? So it's like a naughty list of like, oh, you weren't subbed? Like, what the heck? All right. Oh, you weren't supporting the channel. I see. Stormin Norman, Draco, Frisco Steve. See? Now we can see all the naughty people. But anyway, thank you so much, N-Dog. That's amazing. Both driving contributions to the prize pool and supporting the channel. Amazing. So thank you so very much, N-Dog. Appreciate that. Tetris for Alex, 724, 685 for Knight. Heinstein didn't get one. Oh, here we go. Here come the fishers. Oh, they go, oh, I didn't get one. No, you're all good. Having a coughing fit. Knight with the Tetris 772. Another one, 802. Alex at 840. Heinstein, you did get one. Didn't you? I think you did. Tetris for Alex T, 937. There's one for Knight. So again, thank you to everybody who helped us reach meet the challenges that N-Dog set out. And then also thank you to N-Dog for making those challenges. So we really appreciate that. $938 for Knight, $972 Alex. Alex Tetrises, a skimming a Tetris for Knight, $974. Alex has got the max out and more now. How many likes are there on YouTube? Oh my God, St. Nicholas. Oh my God. There's always something to track. 82 likes on YouTube. It's pretty good. Alex T, B79 into 29. Knight is in at B18. Same line count. Alex got the 1.2 just above their names. You'll see their millions and hundred thousands digit. So you can replace that letter with the hundred thousands digit. So Alex got a 1.21. Knight with the 1.15. Alex T gonna get that triple down the middle. C57, B85 for Knight. Vance in chat says, I was just hanging out and randomly got an email that I got a YouTube membership gifted, LOL. Vance, what are you doing? Hanging out? Not watching No Cap November? What? All right, C14 Knight, C98 for Alex. Grandmaster Ubero says, can we get dual rebirth now? Let's go, Alex. All right, I'm here for it. Dual rebirth, let's go. $1.3 Alex, 1.2 Knight, about 80,000 point lead. What's the Crash Dodge world record? You mean like score or levels? 157.6. That was the first one, right? That was Scooty, right? Was that Scooty? Or is that Alex T? Oh, Scooty was 0.1. Alex got 0.6. Got it. Oh, that's right. Because just as he got into 57, he got it. That's right. 1.4 Alex, 1.3 Knight. Alex ahead by about 120,000 points. Yeah, he dodged the first crash by mistake. That's why he was like, oh, please crash. All right, we're into level 41, so we are past the level 39 super kill screen. And really, we're having these deeper runs now earlier in the tournament. And no, Knight is going to top out at 1.3 million. And Alex T is good. And he will survive. So unfortunate kind of there is the situation for Knight. But Knight, you played awesome. You PB'd in this qualifier for this tournament. So that's a good thing. Certainly everybody wants to win. Unfortunately, not everybody can. So you played great, and we hope to have you here in future events. So congrats to you. Knight played long enough to get the 50 sub challenge met. Well, maybe the most important thing is right. Knight finished long enough for us to get to that 50 sub challenge. No, I kid, of course. But thank you, Knight. You played great. And again, we hope to see you again in future events. Played awesome. And congrats on the PB and quals. I didn't know that happened. So congrats. Ava says padless. So Alex T will be in to the semifinals. We want to watch him mulling it out. That's fine. You can play as long as you want, I guess. I'm still in my pajamas. So I haven't even showered yet. Oh my goodness. We'll see what Alex does. Make it good. If you're gonna mullen, you better get that. You better get crash. You better get it. Oh, there's another Tetris. Alex 252. And those memberships over on YouTube are coming in. Lori has gifted a membership over on YouTube. It went to the Hungry Hobo. So thank you, Lori, for gifting that membership. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And D4RI3L says thank you for the sub. Yeah, get out your toast emotes, y'all. I mean, celebrate your channel, your sub over on Twitch with toast emotes. That's a toast song. This is what you guys have now, the ability to post toast in chat when the toast song comes on. It's also a way, like, if somebody loses a match or a game, you can use the toast emote to say that they are toast. It's not very kind, but I've seen people use it that way. Alex T with the 2.2 million. He's on the Mega Mullen. Level 55. So, you know, he's just 100 levels away from Crash Point. You don't understand the meme, but we'll partake. The only meme is that there's a song right here that's in the playlist, and it just says toast. Oh. Well, I tried to turn it up when it said toast, and it didn't say toast, but it says toast. That's it. That's the only. There's no lore. But I made just toast emote because we needed an idea for an emote. Tetris for Alex T, 892. Does anyone go for records on the version of the game with the crash anymore? I mean, I still think people are trying to get the crash. There are, like, people who have the virtual crash, I guess. But it's not the same. You got to get the crash. That's right. No lore, just toast. All right, Tetris for Alex, 2.9 million. Another Tetris. He's just going for it. This is the right way to Mullen. Now, guys, do you think... Oh, yikes. That left side. He's trying to build that out. Otherwise... Okay, gets a Tetris down, so we should be able to do something. But do you think if I go and take a shower, he'll still be playing? Like, after I get out of the shower? What do you think? He will? You for sure. All right, Guafi thinks so. Depending on how long the shower is, like, you know, I can get in and out. What's up, Anjing? Oh wait, but you guys want the you guys probably want the millions counter. Oh wait, you have the millions counter because it's on his screen. Duh. Yeah, it's right there. Duh. 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 The double view is better. You like the double view better? Another Tetris for Alex T, 3.8 million. He's 250 off the pace sheet. Where is that pace sheet? Well, you gotta send that to me. How is he going to get out of this? How does he do it? I don't know. No. There's a big purple F on the screen. All right, GG's Alex T. You are the winner of the blue bracket. So congratulations to you. You will be moving on. There he is, Alex T, your winner. You will be moving on to the semifinals. There he is. So, and again, GG's tonight, GG's to Meme, and GG's to Akatu, the other players in this bracket. They all played great. Alex T feeling good. He's a winner. He's in the semifinals of No Cap November. So let me show you the. Oh yeah, look at there he is. He's great. There he is. He's getting ripped. So what was that? 3-1, right? 3-1. All right. Oh, he's trying to do like a pistol squat. He's getting there. He is doing it. He's a little shaky. It's a little shaky. I'm going to get there. I'll get there to do a pistol squat. That's going to happen. With these knees, though, I don't know. But what about the... Alex, do the dragon squat. Can you do a dragon squat? I don't know what he's doing now. Oh, he's got his pull-up bar. He's got his pull-up bar right now. Vandy pistol squat when? Any day now. All right, I'll start doing calisthenics. And I'll get there. CTWC, we're doing pistol squats. Oh, look at this with the grip. Like he's doing it like right on the... I don't think he's got like a bar or anything. I think he's just doing it on the molding. Like with that grip. Holy moly. All right, guys. I gotta go. Congratulations, Alex T. Let's show you the bracket. Show you where we're at. All right. So yeah, Alex T is in. To the semifinals. Knight defeated Akatu. Alex T defeated me. Still can't believe that was a round of 16 match, which is totally crazy. And then Alex T defeated Knight. We'll be moving on to the semifinals. And yeah, Alex T is going to play the winner of Blue Scooty or versus Huff or Cobra. So that's crazy. And Andy will face the winner of Miles versus Dog and Cole. So that is what we have left to do. When are the next games? So tonight we do have some stupid Tetris Monthly. No more Masters for today. But we do have some stupid Tetris Monthly tonight. It's going to be Meme versus Zach. Cobra versus Cole. And then winner versus winner in Stupid Masters. That will determine a semifinalist. And then we'll have one more match after that in the top 16. ID Kirby versus O. Tomorrow, there is one match. There's one match tomorrow night. Scooty versus Allen. I'm going to see if Duke is available because I have to play a... I don't know if it's community tournament. I think it's community... No, it's not community. It's community tournament. I have to play a community tournament, so we'll see if Duke is available for me to play that as sort of an undercard or sort of a dessert kind of whatever. Yeah, CTM Tier 2 semifinals, me versus Zrobot's dad. So we'll see how that goes. All right, I want to thank everybody. I mean, there's a big, long list, so we'll let this list run. There's no chance I can say everything on this list, is there? Let me see if I can do it. Followers from Conplays Tetris, UO Trey, Twitch subs, Blue Scooty's Grandpa, Marvino, Jay Shirk, Trimucius, Swag, Ogre, Evidence, Dururu, Pasta, Heinstein, Hello World, Henry B, Springfeld, Tommy, NTG, Crystal Dreamer, Roll D, Fellior, Mountain Dew, Cards of the X Gamers, Oath, Marka, Zeta, Cherry, Looney, Justin, Rookout Rogue, Storm and Norman, Enk, Derek, Praise the Sun, Nick Leiter, Nine, Loves, Chizek, Endo, Sile, Shuichi, Swedge, Benel, Aliuna, Exity, Moliuman, Mighty Pig, Frisco Steve, Baguette, Dust, Vikings, Zoltan, Awers, SDS Freedom, DJ Tom, Maestro, Dan W, D Bradley, Sabetta, Matthews, Squirrel, DJ, Cyrebex, Bencheck, Samuel, Random, Saint, Tiger, Haterade, Heyo Knight, Frank, OTR, Anime, Vlaongo, Sebastian, Fiero, Mandy, Marcos, Camus, Jim, Brittany, Ichigo, GD, Tom, Jack, Flash, This, Darren, Niall, Brian, Sick, Katana, Nick, Random, Ida Crow, Hopi, Big Wild, Ez the French, Trimucius, JMT, Khan, Hulu, Mayo, Dragzilla, Matt, Isaac, The Hungry Hobo, and George, and Stolen Short Sword. So thank you, everybody, for all your contributions. N-Dog came in big with challenging people to contribute to the prize pool. I generated a lot of gift subs. We also had gift sub from, do we have gift sub from anybody else? Not today, but thank you. That was on Twitch. And on YouTube, we had a gift membership from Lori. Thank you, Lori, for gifting one of those. We had a lot of contributions to the prize pool today. Again, a lot of them motivated by N-Dog. And those were today Danny Cox, RXS, Madelsberger, Commodore, Talbot. Here, let's get over to this screen. Talbot, Josh C, Jade Hart, Occupy Starbucks, Laura, Javanti, Susie, Claudia, Nathan, OTA, Howard, QQ, Ref, Rogue Potato, Pseudo Canard, Justin W, Nerd the Box, Uncle Unky, Commodore again, Chris Winter, 52 Cannon, Henry Seg, and Justin W. And again, thank you, N-Dog, for motivating a lot of those contributions with your challenges today. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Blue Scooty's grandpa. And if I missed anybody else, I apologize. I hope I didn't, but if I did, I'm sorry. Okay, also, yeah, big shout out to patrons, patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Head on over there, just like these people have done. Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, Kane, Tacky, Middlesberger, Corporal Shabby, Jr., Troy Dan, Kim Member, Potato, Kaka, Java T, Jason, Sunny. Everybody else on this slide, really appreciate that. So I think I've got everything. Join me later tonight. It's going to be 5 hours from now. We'll do 3 matches out of the Blue Purple Top 16 in Stupid Tetris Monthly. That is the blue and purple down here. Meme Zach, Cobra Cole. We'll also do ID Kirby versus Chef O. There might be some time in between those, so maybe I'll do some PB attempts in between, or maybe fill out my premiere poll during that time, depending on how much time there is. So thank you everybody so much for your support. Really appreciate that. YouTube, we will see you later tonight. Have a great day. I'm very I gotta kind of a little lightheaded now. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Appreciate that. Oh, we also had a super chat. I missed a super chat from George. No, I said George. All right. Thank you, George, for your super chat. Appreciate that. Okay. Bye, YouTube. Take care. Bye-bye. And Twitch, we will raid you somewhere. And we'll see who's going. We'll see who's doing what over here on the Twitch. Who is doing what? CTL is going. We got Adam Irish, Omen Voir. So maybe we'll do one of those. What does CTL have going on? Oh, that's Evesy versus Tetris time. So yeah, they're just warming up right now, I think. So yeah, let's go watch that. It should be a hype match. I'm excited for that. Can't watch it, but I'm excited for it. Omen, you want to raid Omen? What is Omen doing? Hopefuls round 2, Maestro versus Guerrero. Now, see what you've done? See what you've done? You want Omen? All right, we'll raid Omen War. Classic Tetris League is also going on. And it's just Omen War, right? There's no other, yeah. Yeah, let's, whatever sparks joy, right? I gotta channel my inner, whatever that lady is. Who's the spark joy lady? The lady who goes, I love mess. All right, take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.